So if you're thinking of moving to Arlington, Virginia, and your budget falls between $1 million and $1.5 million, you want to see what's out there in your range. Well, that's exactly what we're going to do today in this video and show you 4 different homes in the $1 million to $1.5 million price range. We'll take you through some neighborhoods so you can see what falls in line with your budget. You definitely want to stick around because we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to get to know everything about living in Arlington, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know about the current market in Arlington, Virginia. Hi, my name's Casey O'Neill with Compass. We routinely get calls and emails from people just like you who are looking for help making their move to Arlington, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below so we can help you make a smooth move to Arlington, Virginia. Today we're here at the Dominion Hills area. First stop is the Upton Hills Regional Park. It includes a water park, batting cages, and a miniature golf course, and a climbing station. So right now it's closed. Most of the park is closed just for the winter, but there are parts of it that are still open. I'll take you a little peek in the water park area here. We'll have to come back in the summer. And right next door is a miniature golf course. Let's walk across and we'll take a look at the climbing station. It's called Climb Upton for the name of the park. And then you've got some batting cages right here as well. So there's some kids playing in the parking lot. So that's the climbing station. And then you've got the batting cages right there. Let's see if I can get a little closer for you. It's a pretty elaborate system. So here are the batting cages. I believe there's 9 baseball cages and then 9 softball cages. So this is just one little area along Dominion Hills. We'll go down to Powhatan Springs Park next, and we'll see you then. So here we are at Powhatan Springs Park. Let's go check out the action on the skateboard. This is a concrete skate park with street-style elements. It's got a rain garden, and that's kind of cool for kids. There's also a soccer field, public restrooms, and wheelchair accessibility. Let me take a walk around to show you the soccer field. So there's your soccer field next door, and a little bit more skateboarding activity. I don't see any daredevils yet, but I'm sure someone's going to show up. Okay, and back you can see the Dominion Hills Shopping Center. We're going to go over there next. See you then. We're in Dominion Hills Shopping Center. It's right across the street from Powhatan Skateboard Park we just left. Meridian Pint. Now that's actually one of our family's favorite places to go. We've got a great menu, good beer and wine selection. They've got an outdoor seating area. Here in the winter, no one's out there today, but sometimes you might find someone out. So next we have Pizza Bowlies, and then you have a barber shop, pet salon, cleaners. These are mostly small businesses. Pharmacy, salon and spa, shoe repair. There's a popular one here, Soccer Kicks, where they have accessories. The kids love it. Allspice, True Eye Care, Nails of Touch, and you've got a State Farm insurance agency. And across the street is Powhatan Springs Skateboard Park. So Dominion Hills is primarily made up of single-family homes and was built between 1940 and 1969. A number of the residents have been expanded with a few new builds, like many other communities in the area. You're in for a treat, and we'll be taking you around to see 4 different homes in the $1 million to $1.5 million price range in 22205. If that's in your zone or you're just curious, this is going to be a great tour for you. And with that, let's check out the first home. We're here at our first house, in the Dominion Hills neighborhood. It's listed for $1,445,900. 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Now this home was built in 1947, although fully gutted and remodeled and expanded in 2022. It's sitting on 1.15 acres, which is 6,500 square feet. Average size lot in this neighborhood. This is a flip. So this is a developer who bought this house and has completely renovated it, and now it's on the market after he bought it almost a year ago. So Dominion Hills has about a $930,000 median average price, although with homes like this coming in and other expansions, you'll see prices move up. So let's take a little stroll around the house and check it out. I like the front porch. So you've got the front door access here, and then you've got another entrance on the other side, so that's kind of convenient. So as you can see, the neighborhood is built primarily of colonial style homes. There are a few other, you find some ramblers, Cape Cod, split levels, but predominantly this is a colonial style neighborhood. Stoop off the side there, and they've got a walkout basement. There's a gentle slope down in the backyard, although for the most part this is a fairly level section of this neighborhood, but there are some hills, hence the name Dominion Hills. There's a small deck off the family room. The yard is not fenced per se. The neighbors have a fenced yard, although this yard is not yet fenced. I'm sure someone would fence it eventually. It's kind of a common trend. Can't see much here. So as you can see, here's a neighboring house where they did a pretty nice expansion, and the one next door also did. Looks like a 2-story addition. Very popular in this community. And there still are some 1,200 square foot floor plans, which is what the original footprint was. On that last house, by the way, it's got about 3,200 square foot on 3 levels. Here's one of the original homes, as well as the one across the street. I'd say a good percentage of the homes have additions. There are some homes in this neighborhood that are all brick. Well, this particular block, you've got brick on the lower half and siding on the top half. A few more smaller versions, and the neighboring house also has a pretty good 2-story addition on it. So there's the subject home. We'll take a little cruise around the neighborhood and we'll meet you at the next house. We're at our next home. It's on the market for $1,149,000. It's 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, built in 1954. It's got about 4,872 square feet on 3 levels. And the lot size is 7,026 square feet. That's about 0.16 acres. So we're still in Dominion Hills, and this particular row is predominantly Rambler style homes. As we saw from the other video, predominantly it's colonial style homes in this neighborhood. It's got a pretty good sized concrete driveway that could park 2 cars. Now you can see from the neighboring house kind of the width, and on this house they punched out the back, and we'll go take a look in the yard here. So it's got a walkout stairs, which is often convenient to have. There are some homes in this area that don't have basement egress, which is a little difficult. So let's check out this deck. So you've got a kind of a multi-level addition, and you can kind of see how high this home sits just looking at the rooftop views of the other houses. And the yard slopes down. It's terraced. We'll go take a look at it. So you've got two ways to get up and down this deck. That's good. It's got a fenced yard, gates on either side. So here's where the terracing begins. Someone's got some gardens going here. So without the terracing, it would be a pretty steep slope down. Going down to the lowest level here. Definitely an unusual home with all those additions, but it does have some pretty good square footage. This is what a normal, typical Rambler looks like. Without the addition, there's a little rear porch on that one. And the neighboring house has a little bump out, a little room added onto the back of that house. So they've got a huge project going on across the street. Maybe a lot of new homes going in there. So you can see how over here, this house is set up on a hill. So that's why they call it Dominion Hills. So we'll take a little cruise around the neighborhood and I'll meet up with you at the next house. This is a Cape Cod colonial built in 1937, on the market for $1,150,000. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath. I think the tax records are wrong. It says 1,728 square feet above grade, but the listing says 3,852 square feet with 3 levels. The lot is 0.24 acres. It's about 10,500 square feet. So we're in the Westover neighborhood. This section is called Fostoria, Highland Park, and the neighborhood is probably got $1 million median average price. Let's go take a look. So you've got traditional look here with the dormer windows on the top, brick construction, and you've got, you can see the garage with a pretty decent driveway. It's got a slate path leading up to the front. I like the stonework on the stairs. Let's go take a walk around the back. This yard goes back pretty deep. There again, being a 1/4 acre, got a lot of depth here. So this house could be added onto. Next door is an example of what you see going on in the neighborhood. Tore down a house and are building a brand new one on that lot. But I do like this yard. Looks like they have a little pond over here. So there's the view facing the backyard. Yeah, this house has more than 1,700 square feet, so the county tax records haven't been updated yet. And I would say the tax records are most oftentimes erroneous anyway. There's a screened porch with access to the backyard. I really like what they did next door. I'm getting a little sidetracked by all this. Yeah. So this neighborhood is just got an incredible diverse style of homes. We'll take a little tour around the house and the neighborhood. Little side entrance off the kitchen. So you're about 1.5 blocks from Westover shops, restaurants, and probably within 1 mile of the East Falls Church Metro, and that would be going west. So the homes are definitely a lot of charm in this neighborhood. You do have these 2 homes that were probably built back in the 90s. Looks like they're both similar style. Might have been one big lot and the builder bought it and built 2 houses on the lot, which happens quite frequently. And here's the tear down. Now this is a beautiful stone colonial with 2 wings on it. Very stately. It's sitting on a pretty good sized corner lot. And we've got the one across the street, a rear addition. So on the corner over here there was probably a small Cape Cod that they really expanded pretty nicely. You can see that. And next to it is a new build. So you'll see a lot of variety going on in this neighborhood, which is one reason it's so sought after. Just, you got some old Victorian houses, some bungalows. This house looks like it belongs in New England here. It's got shingle siding and a hip roof. Here's an older house. It's going through a little bit of renovation. It's a better look at it. There's a small Cape Cod, which we've seen plenty of. And then next door, you've got a home that I don't think this is a new build, but it's been expanded upon. Across the street is a 1960s split foyer. So with this style of home, you enter in the middle, you have a landing, and you go up or down. So those are 50s and 60s style homes that you see all over Arlington. And you can see right in back of that home is a huge, monstrous new build that kind of dwarfs everything surrounding it. Check out how huge this home is. You can hear a little hum from Interstate 66. It's not bad. When you get down to the bottom of the hill, there's some homes that back right up to the freeway, so it's kind of obnoxious, but that's just the way it is. There's a couple smaller capes and another original size house with a big one next door. This is actually a beautiful home with the front porch and the siding. There's a typical colonial that we see a lot of these, and another split foyer. This home is a real beauty. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's also got a New England flair to it. A lot of really unique home styles in this Fostoria Highland Park neighborhood in the Westover community. Well, we'll give you a little ride around the neighborhood, and then we'll meet you at the next one. We're here at the last house on the tour, on the market for $1.325 million. This home was built in 1978, so it's a little newer than some of its surrounding housing stock. 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. You've got about 2,900 square feet of living area on 3 levels. The lot size is 9,491.22 acres, so it's a pretty decent size. We're in the Larchmont Terra neighborhood, and the median average sales price in this neighborhood is $1.295, almost $1.3 million. So we'll check out the house and then maybe see what we can see in the neighborhood and take it from there. This house is on a corner, and we've got some hills in this neighborhood, so you've got an upward slope to get to the house. It's got a 2-car garage with a concrete driveway. So you've got a stone front with siding on the 2nd level. Attached 2-car garage. And you can see how the front yard, it's a pretty good sized front yard. So we'll just check out the back and see how much space they have back there. This is how you get to the backyard. So there's a slate walkway. As you can see, this yard slopes upward. It's just the trajectory of the lot. So it's a pretty good sized lot, although not all of it is usable. There's another gate on the side of the yard, and there's a little pathway leading up to the back. The yard is fenced in throughout. Catch another view of the deck off the dining room area. Got a shady spot over here with a lot of ivy. This Larchmont Terra neighborhood is also very popular with its stately colonials and Cape Cods. Some of them are on flatter lots. And then going up the hill, you can see up there, maybe we can walk up just a little bit. It stopped raining, so that's a good thing. So this home sits high up on a hill. Got quite a pathway to get up to the top there. And the interesting thing about this street is there is alley parking. So in back, this row of houses is an alley, where across the street you have driveways. So Arlington has a few neighborhoods that do have alleyways. Not that many, but this one is one of the few. All right, that concludes our tour. So if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We're happy to help you make that smooth move to Arlington, Virginia. Until next time, hope to see you around town.